Good evening, everyone. Today I'm here with two important guests. So let me introduce Krishna Kumar from Raigad and Sudhakar from Ongole. And both of these students are studied. They are studied right from intermediate MEC with Masterminds. And the special thing is, both these students have qualified both CA and CMA at an age of 22. Right now, they are at an age of 23. They are qualified last year. So at an age of 22, these two students are qualified their CA and CMA. And another special thing is, both happen to be a rank holder at CMA final level. Sudhakar is an all India 43rd rank holder in CMA final. And Krishna Kumar is a 32nd rank holder in CMA final. So to begin with, let's start with Krishna Kumar.
Yes.
How are you, Krishna Kumar?
Fine, sir. All good. All going good.
Good. What about your parents?
Yes, sir. Everyone are fine.
So what is your father?
My father is a businessman, sir. He generally keeps a wholesaler and also retailer.
Great, great. Any specific reason for having joined in AP, especially, say you're from Odisha?
Yes, sir.
So you have come all the way from AP at an age of 14 or 15 itself, right after
Correct.
completion of the 10th class itself. You
Correct.
joined for Masterminds. At what was your age then?
It was 2015, sir. That is 15 years, where I have joined for intermediate.
Any specific reason for having come from such a long distance? Raigad is how far it is from Guntur?
It is some 700 kilometers, sir.
Oh, it will take at least a whole day if we go by road transport or by train.
Yes, sir. Train.
Please tell me, any specific reason for coming all the way from Raigad to Guntur?
Sir, the small thing is I'm from border of AP and Odisha. So it will be I'm both comfortable with Odia and also in Telugu. So main reason for coming to Andhra Pradesh is I wanted to complete both my inter and CPT simultaneously. So after inter, if I go for another coaching, then it might take again 6 months for me to prepare for CPT. Yeah. So I thought I can find a place where I can do both intermediate along with CPT, so that I can attempt my attempt in June itself. So that's why in that way I found Masterminds, where I can do both, including intermediate. I can complete my CPT also parallelly.
Great, great. See, even I noticed the same thing, Krishna. Many institutions are labeling themselves that they'll be teaching their CA foundation or CPT classes along with their intermediate MEC, but many institutions are not offering such integrated coaching. Correct. I don't want to blame any particular institution, since this is a general scenario. I have seen so many institutions across South India, more particularly AP and Telangana, since I have more access to these institutions. They take admission by saying that, by promising that they'll be teaching CA foundation or CPT along with intermediate, but they're not doing so. Of course, there are so many institutions who are doing so. They're offering CPT or CA foundation along with intermediate MEC. I do admire them, but almost 70 to 80% of the institutions who are taking admission on the name of CA foundation, they're not offering CA foundation classes even for a day while they're teaching their inter MEC or CEC. And now the second question is also to Krishna itself. Yes, Krishna, are you really not scared of joining CA and CMA courses, since you have scored only 66% in your 10th class?
The point is, sir, I'm weak. I'm totally weak in science. I became just pass in science. So I was not fearing of commerce at all, because I was strong in maths. Frankly speaking, I got 92 out of 100 in maths ICSE syllabus. That too, you can see my percentage and maths mark, that both can say you what it is.
So your average was only 65%, whereas you have scored more than 90% in 10th class maths.
Correct.
In ICSE curriculum. Correct. That's great.
So,
that is a clear-cut indication that your strength is maths and your dislike is sciences.
Yes, it is.
That's the reason you don't want to go for sciences.
Not like that, sir. I choose particularly CA in 8th class itself. So from 8th class itself, my brother motivated me about CA, and he said me about CA. So I started digging into it and how it is going to be for me if I choose CA. And then after that, it became evident that I'll be joining CA only. So from then, science is totally gone away, and I was stick on with other subjects, but I'll be passing all the subjects, but somehow managed with the science subjects, and then came to commerce itself. So it didn't become a much problem for me, sir.
So have a really felt comfortable while doing your CA foundation and MEC put together?
Yes, sir. It is so comfortable, sir. Because frankly speaking, if I do only intermediate, I felt at the end that doing parallelly itself is a very good one. Because if I do only intermediate, it will be like boring only. Because there will be less syllabus itself. But to compare, I cannot say it as a less syllabus, but if I can do both together, then I felt that it would be less syllabus only. Because parallelly we have done for CPT also.
There'll be common chapters for CA foundation as well as
Correct.
for MEC.
Correct. So that is the
Obviously.
added advantage, sir. Like for accounts or
And
math.
it will be even the second kind of revision as well.
Correct. And also
Same
depth
chapter
knowledge.
will be taught, the same chapter, that's excellent. The same chapter will be taught by MEC faculty, and the same chapter will be taught by CA foundation faculty for the second time, and that too in a
Depth manner.
detailed manner.
Correct.
The knowledge will be more depth.
Yes.
Okay. So coming to Sudhakar. Hello, Sudhakar.
Hello, sir.
So you're from Mongol.
Yeah.
So surprisingly, you got 10 by 10 in 10th class. Surprising thing is those students who got 10 by 10 will obviously they go for sciences like MPC and BPC. And I know how crazy the MPC or BPC courses, especially in Telugu states like AP and Telangana. So any specific reason for choosing commerce instead of getting 10 by 10 at 10th class level?
I got 10 by 10 in 10th class, but from my 7th or 8th onwards, I was willing to join CA only from the beginning onwards, means from my 7th or 8th, from when I know about this course. And even my father supported me in joining CA only. And I was interested in all subjects during 10th, but not much interested towards science and all. So I thought mostly this commerce will be like max and all. I'm much more interested in max. But after coming to CA, I realized that it's a bit different from max. But I'm interested.
Yeah, obviously,
in this course.
accountancy is little different from mathematics, and to be very honest, it is absolutely easier than mathematics.
Yeah.
And
but
more
the
logical.
subject is quite interesting and
more logical and interesting as well.
Yeah.
And a small thing to add, sir. Till 10th class, how it was means if you do maths, you'll pass CA in sure.
Oh,
They will be linking maths with CA.
okay. But very honest, there's no such link at all. There's no
Correct.
such link at all. Very honest. And I appeal all the students of CA and CMA. I appeal all the students of CA and CMA at all levels of CA and CMA courses. Please do enlighten your juniors, your siblings, your neighbors, your relatives, not to join for CEC. I've seen so many students taking admission for CEC, especially in Telugu states like AP and Telangana. It's my sincere appeal. So kindly educate your near and dear not to join for CEC. See, it's a different issue whether a student of MEC scored 50 out of 100 in maths or 70 out of 100 in maths, 80 of 100 in maths. It's a different issue. It's not a big issue at all. Anything more than 50 is acceptable out of 100, even if they join for MEC. So rather than join for CEC, I advise all the students to go for MEC. See, whether they join in masterminds or not, it's a different issue. I'm least bothered. It's a secondary issue for me. For me, the course is prior. For me, the course is more important. My priority is the course. For me, the course is more important than masterminds institution. So I request the students, you should take that responsibility on your shoulder. Please encourage the students to come for commerce, especially more particularly for MEC. Please continue, Sudhakar. Sorry, I have interrupted you. So have anyone motivated you? I was listening to that Krishna told that he was inspired by someone at an age of while doing his 8th class itself, probably by his cousin or by his brother. So anyone there in your family who inspired you to join for CA course?
Actually, it's my father's brother. Means my father told me about his brother who by accidentally died by doing some articles in an accident he did while pursuing CA only. So from that time onwards, my father likes it. My father likes his brother very much. So he just wanted me to continue the course, or he just wanted. So from my childhood, he inspired me on that CA course. So
he wants to fulfill his brother's wish.
Yeah. And so from my childhood, I am not much interested in science, and also I came into this commerce area.
So you're from Sai Baba Central School of Ongol.
Yeah.
Whereas the other student, Krishna, is from Sacred Heart School from Raigad.
Yes.
Thanks to your school management also. So absolutely, without their strong foundation, this would not been possible. See,
Yes.
qualifying CA and CMA at an age of 22 and also getting a rank at CMA final level is not a joke. And in the very first, you see, immediately after qualifying, you're able to get placed. Am I right?
Yes.
Now, what you are doing now, Krishna, about your career now?
Yeah. Now, currently, I'm working in Deloitte, sir, as an assistant manager. It
Light
has
of Hyderabad or Vizag or
it is in Chennai,
Chennai, Bangalore?
Chennai, sir.
Hmm.
And then I'm working in audit and assurance department, sir.
That's great. That's great. And Krishna, if you have no objection, can you share your email ID? I'll tell you the purpose. Then you share the email ID.
Sure, sir.
I'll tell you the purpose.
Uh,
See, there are many students who complete their CA Inter and their ambition is to get placed in Big Four in articleship.
Sure,
If
sir.
at all, if you are interested, you can share your email ID so that the students who completed their CA Inter, if required, may contact you through email ID and please do the needful help.
Sure, sir. I will support, sir. Generally, in the recent attempt who has qualified, I gave some 15 resumes to my HR
Great,
for
great.
CA Inter.
In such a case, if you don't, if you don't have any particular, but if you don't have any particular objection, you please share your email ID.
Sure. My mail ID is jksquare, jksquare26@gmail.com.
Okay. Can you please repeat?
Yeah. jksquare26@gmail.com.
That's great. That's great. Sudhakar, what about your career now?
I am currently working as an associate in PwC.
Oh,
in
you're
audit
also
department.
in Big Four. You're also in Big
Yeah.
Four.
In Bangalore location.
No, coming to the Chennai and Bangalore, which is the comfortable place?
I have done my articleship in Chennai, and for my after clearing final for my job purpose, I went to Bangalore.
Then you are the right person to tell. Since you are
Yeah.
experienced both Chennai and Bangalore, now which one you prefer?
I feel like from climate perspective and all, Bangalore is much better than Chennai.
Oh.
But I saw my friends and all who done articles in Bangalore, and I saw my friends who done articles in Chennai and all. Where
Yeah. You can find the success rate more?
Yeah, all my roommates who done articles with me are cleared in CA and working in different
from
MNCs
Chennai,
and
the
all.
success rate is more from Chennai.
Yeah.
Compared to the success rate of Bangalore.
Right? Only around 50 to 50% who done articles in Bangalore have cleared 50 to 60%.
So the success rate is too little compared to Chennai.
Yeah.
So how many roommates are there in Chennai?
I stay in a 3 BHK with, along with some 6 other friends.
So all the 6 friends, they qualified the CA final.
Yeah, even there are rankers in my room.
That's great. That's great. One more thing, sir. Can we say like this? For articleship, it is better to go for Chennai, and for placement, it's better to go for Bangalore.
Personally, I believe that.
Oh, that's great. And if at all, if you have no particular objection, you please also share your email ID.
Yeah,
it
definitely.
will be helpful for the CA Inter aspirants. So after completion of the CA Inter, they'll be in dilemma. So they couldn't find a friend who are already into Big Four. So it will be a great help if you can share your email ID, please.
Yeah, definitely. It's saisudhakargurram@gmail.com. Let me spell it. SAISUDHAKARGURRAM@gmail.com.
That's great. That's great. So what is your father, Sudhakar?
My father runs a medical shop in Ongole itself.
Anyone else is doing CA in your family? Own siblings or any
No.
relatives?
Some far relatives are doing, but not own siblings and near.
Krishna, about you, anyone else is doing CA in your family? Siblings or relatives?
Yeah, not very near, sir, but they are doing like some 2 or 3 people are doing. They are still in MSc, CPT itself, CA foundation itself. They are also doing in masterminds itself, sir.
So my advice to both of you, since you are qualified at a small age of 22, my sincere advice is better you go for UPSC examinations. It is my sincere advice. It's up to you to take a decision.
Yeah.
Since you're able to manage both the CA and CMA courses at an young age, I personally feel that you can even crack UPSC examinations, civil services. In fact, you are more capable. Don't think that is tougher than CA examinations. Of course, that is tougher than CA examinations, but a person who qualified CA and CMA is more capable. Your caliber is different from all other aspirants who are appearing for the civil services examinations. The probability of getting selected is too good. Guys like you should really try it. And I personally believe that you can absolutely crack those examinations also. So for you, cracking UPSC examination is not a big deal. It is my personal advice. If your financials permit you, go and prepare for UPSC examinations. Hardly it will take 2 years. Hardly it will take 2 years. And the last two questions to both of you. At first, I'd like to begin with Krishna Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever felt of clearing CA and CMA examinations at the time of joining your inter MEC? Do you have that confidence that you are able to clear both CA and CMA right after joining your inter MEC? See, many students will get demotivated by negative thoughts. See,
Yes.
your society at large will never encourage. Society at large will never encourage the students who join for CA and CMA courses. Out of every 10, hardly 2 people will encourage the students for getting joined in courses like CA and CMA. Majority, at least 8 out of 10 will discourage you. So after completion of your 10th class, after joining your inter MEC, have ever estimated that you'll be able to clear your CA and CMA at an age of 22?
Small thing to start, sir. Like before joining to the course, many have been motivated, but that too they had tried not to join me. Like they tried me not to join because
So they advised you not to join for this course.
Not like that. They said the negative things so that if I adopt to that negative things, they are fixed that no problem, you can survive in CA.
Oh, even after
Correct.
that trying level best,
Correct.
after that trying level best, you decided to join this course. Then they took it positively.
Correct.
But this guy is going to clear CA and CMA examinations. Since they tried their level best to demotivate you, in spite of that, you decided to continue this course.
Correct. But the thing is, like at the intermediate stage itself, we can't decide how we are going to be. But the thing is, while we prepare for CA foundation, we can understand the depth involved in CA. So after at the single first chapter or second chapter, we can't estimate the CA syllabus. So once gradually after preparing, I can say after getting the classes, everything, when we start preparation, at the time we can understand that we can do this, we can do this course. This is directly, it can be directly said, if we prepare well, it is not that difficult. So, and one more thing, if we do it consistently, it is sure that it is nowhere, it can be said that it cannot be done. The main thing everyone may lose is consistency. At the starting stage, they will be preparing very hard. And at the ending stage, that is before the exam day, they will prepare very hard. They will not sleep. They will sleep, prepare for 18 hours, 19 hours. But in the middle, where the after the beginning and before the end of before the exam date, it will be like they will be chill. No, I cannot say chill.
They'll simply take it easy. They'll simply take it easy.
Correct. So they will push at the end.
That attitude may not fit this course. That attitude may not fit. See, right after joining for this course, the student should take it seriously. Only then the student will really feel comfortable at the time of examinations.
Correct. So that consistency, if it is there, there is no way that he cannot be qualified or he cannot be passing the CA. I can say this consistency, if maintained, it will be done easily.
The one beauty I'd like in Masterminds, so not that I'm prizing my own institution, but one beauty I like in Masterminds is these people will not leave you after completion of the syllabus. So they will hold you, they'll follow up you, they'll offer all their services till the last examination. Correct. Let it be CA Foundation, CA Inter or CA Final. Correct. Probably your CPT examination would have been in the month of June. Correct. So till the last day of the examination, our people would have offered all services. Am I right?
Correct, sir. Correct, sir.
Even the same is the case with the IPCC. So then it was IPCC, now it is CA Inter.
Yes, sir.
So have you ever thought of joining at a place like Bangalore or Chennai for IPCC? Krishna, since you are from other state, Odisha, so after completion of the CPT, have you ever thought of joining for IPCC either at Chennai or Bangalore or any other metro city?
Correct, sir. I have never thought of it, sir, because I have only one thing in my mind that I have to clear. Please be frank. Nothing wrong in that. Nothing wrong, sir. I'm speaking very frankly.
The agenda of the meeting is not to do boasting with respect to Masterminds. So
understood, sir.
None of us had that agenda.
Understood, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir. Shall I start, sir?
Please continue.
Like after completing CPT, sir, some of my friends have in their mind to go to BCom and then go to CA Inter. So what they did is they gone to Bangalore and Chennai. Some people, but I can still see they have not yet qualified. The main problem here is like they will be consistently only preparing for classes for some 9 months without any exams or anything, and then they start preparing for exams. So what this makes me I understood this from them itself. I didn't face the consequences. I understood from my friends itself. So while preparation time, how it becomes means they are forgetting the chapters what they prepared, like what they learned in classes. So again, they are freshly starting the classes and also starting revision classes and then preparing. So this made them like waste for 1 year. Like classes were very effective.
So
They were
those who studied about
Correct.
you are talking about those students who studied at Chennai or Bangalore, am I right?
both. Yes,
For
yes.
IPCC.
Correct.
Please continue.
So after they realized that this should not be happened, we have to parallelly do our classes and also study. It is not that fully do classes then start preparation. It cannot be done that way. So parallelly, if we do only, we can do. So they are only realized and they came back here itself and yes, and joined revision batches, and parallelly they done their revision exams and also crash batch courses, and then they cleared now CA Inter also, and they joined in articles now.
Have you repented for continuing in masterminds for IPCC? Tell me frankly.
No, sir.
Have you repented?
Frankly speaking, I have never repented, sir. Like I was satisfied. Like for what I require, I received. So I never regretted it, sir.
Great thing. So Sudhakar, the same is the question, Sudhakar. Now, after completion of your CPT, have you ever thought of joining at Bangalore or Chennai for IPCC?
Never, sir.
Anyone have advised you?
Nobody advised me also. I never thought of going for IPCC to anywhere. Only I thought like after clearing my IPCC, either I need to go to Bangalore or Chennai for articles.
That is inevitable. Since
yeah.
you need to join for articleship, it is inevitable.
But till IPCC, I thought this would be the best platform for me. And during CPT also, this exam way of examination and all this coaching helped me a lot. I scored 183 out of 200 in
That's really big score.
CPT.
What was your score in CPT, Krishna?
167, sir.
167,
sir.
And this guy scored 183. That's really a big score.
He was sitting beside me only, sir. But when he studied more, I don't know.
We studied almost every level of syllabus, CA level. We prepared together only.
Oh, that's your friendship you have been a friends since from MEC itself.
Yeah, we met together in masterminds only during intermediate.
Oh, so next one. Have you continued for CA IPCC in masterminds just for the reason that you have joined SSP? That was a doubt. That was a doubt for me. Are you from SSP? Are you from SSP or non-SSP?
SSP.
Both of us are from SSP, but
single step program. So just for the reason that you are taken admission up to CA final, have you continued for IPCC, or have you continued for IPCC for the reason that you have a belief on our system?
We have belief on your system, sir. Means we have seen you for 2 years, that is during intermediate and CPT, and we have experienced your level of examinations, and to be frank, we didn't even fear that we are going to CPT exam.
Oh, so
because of those many
reasons, like another internal examination. The public examination was like another internal examination.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Means
because we wrote a lot of examinations during intermediate first year and second year for CPT. So when we went to the final exam, it is in the similar way only. We didn't even felt any difficulty for that exam, for preparing for that exam or going and writing that exam. We never felt a difficulty in doing that. So we believed you for means basing on our experience for intermediate and CPT, we believed you, and we expected the same in IPCC, and we received the same in IPCC.
Great. And we should be thankful enough to all the team members of IPCC, both the teaching and non-teaching, of course, to Prakash sir as well.
Yeah.
Complete credit goes to the team members.
Yes.
It is not that we have done something. It is not that we have done. It is not that we have done something. They have supported. We need to admit the fact.
Yeah.
All these people, all these guys, both teaching and non-teaching, they have supported our mission, our vision.
Yes, the schedule and that revision exams will be really very helpful for us.
That's a
in
real
clearing.
beauty of IPCC in Masterminds. Of course,
Yes.
nowadays we are calling it as CA intern. After completion of the syllabus, we never let the students to go for their own preparation. It is mandatory for them to complete the revision exams and study hours till the last examination of IPCs or CA intern. You'll be surprised. See, on May 2nd, 2023, we are going to have the CA intern examinations.
Yes.
And in June or July, first week, we are going to have CMA intern examinations.
Yes.
And as of now, you'll be surprised to know that as of now, both in CA Inter and CMA Inter, we are near about 1,400 students alone at Guntur campus who are appearing for the examinations for the first time.
That's really great.
These are not repeaters.
Yeah.
These are not repeaters. Since I'm talking about the regular batch students, the first time appearing students, the number is 1,400. If we can include the repeaters also, we can add at least 1,000 more.
Yeah.
So right now in Guntur campus, there are about 2,500 CA Inter or CMA Inter students pursuing their course alone from Guntur campus. I'm not talking about the branches of Masterminds. That is as big as a city like Bangalore, a city like Chennai, a city like Hyderabad.
Yes.
And you can find many students coming from Chennai and Bangalore coming back to pursue to complete their CA final or CMA final. Is it not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even we, after going to articles for Chennai and Bangalore and all of our friends came back to Guntur for CA final
Thank you.
for these revision exam batches. We
Thank
believed you for that. Only if we come here, we can clear in the first attempt, and we cleared in the first attempt.
See, the most important benefit that we secured in the corona era is we are able to start online classes. So because of that online classes, now we are able to give a biggest benefit to all the SSP students who are away from Guntur, who are doing their articleship either at Chennai, Bangalore or Hyderabad or any other city. The biggest benefit now we are in a position to offer a biggest benefit is CA final long-term batch, a batch by name CA final long-term batch, and we offer coaching classes for 2 years through recorded lectures. So the beauty of this course is we offer coaching for 4 papers in the first year, where the students can comfortably prepare while attending the articleship, and we offer coaching for the rest of the 4 papers in the second year. In first year, we'll be offering coaching for non-legal papers like FR, SFM, auditing,
Yeah.
auditing, FR, SFM, auditing, and of course, the another paper is SCMPE. And coming to the legal papers, DT, IDT, and law, main paper and paper 60. We offer the coaching in the second year. See, completing the coaching classes for 4 papers in a year is not that tough. And
Yes.
by the time the student completes his or her articleship, they will be in a position to complete the coaching also. There's a beauty. There's a beauty nowadays we are offering to our SSP students, the CA final long-term batch through online mode. Okay.
It's really
the
great
boon in the
opportunity for
disguise.
them. Yeah.
The boon in the disguise. See, earlier, what happens is the students who joined for SSP, they are not in a position to come back to Guntur to take coaching classes for CA final.
Yes.
Nowadays, even we are able to overcome that also. The students can comfortably attend the coaching classes of CA final or CMA final while staying at their current location where they'll be doing their articleship. So the last 2 questions. What is your message, Sudhakar, to the aspirants of the CA or CMA courses? So those are going to complete their 10th class, or those are going to complete their inter MPC or BPC or CEC, MEC, etc. You all know that the CA can be entered after completion of the 10th class, or it can be entered after completion of intermediate. I call these students as aspirants of CA and CMA courses. What's your message to these aspirants, Sudhakar?
See, like most of my friends and most of the people will be believing like either MPC and going for engineering, or most of going for BPC and engineering. Even in my class during 10th, we have a strength of 80 people, and out of that 80, only 2 selected CA, and both of us cleared, and we are working in a big force, and we are in good position now. And out of that 80, only few were having a salary package above us.
Oh,
that I can say hardly in one hand fingers we can count those people who are having package above us. And that is really great when we feel like we selected the right way, because there we can see that only few are getting success, but here only clearing the exam might be difficult. That too we can overcome with the continuous efforts and all, and after clearing we'll be having a good way in the future. And when we most of the people's, like, after giving one attempt or two attempts, they feel like I can't do this, and they might be quitting CA or CMA and all. But if they consistently try, they can definitely get the success. And I saw most of my friends, like, they will be spending a lot of time in the study halls, or studying, but they are not clearing. I felt personally like one reason that they are not that they are not clearing is like they are sitting in front of books, but they are not concentrating.
so
They are
you're
using
talking
their
about
mobiles and
the students of CA final or CA inter, those are preparing on their
anything during
own.
CA inter also and CA
CA
final
inter
also.
also, CA final also preparing on their own while spending time in study halls
Study
and
halls, and
libraries.
they are sitting in front of books, and they are spending their whole day in study hall, but
Yesterday also,
along with the
Sudhakar, I
mobile.
met, yesterday also, Sudhakar, a student met me for a purpose. Now, even I questioned him. Now, how much they are charging? Otherwise, the question I asked is, how much is the fees difference between a study hall and masterminds? Hardly the fee difference is 10,000. Hardly the fees difference is 10,000, and your CTC in the first year itself is 10 lakhs.
Yes.
If you are able to qualify at an younger age, your CTC in the first year itself is 10 lakhs. So just for an amount of 10,000 rupees, these students should not, that's not supposed to count that amount. That is not at all a big amount. See,
Yes.
as of now, right now, as of now, we are charging around about 15,000 rupees for a period of 3 months. We call it a CA final and CA inter study examination batches. That hardly comes to 5,000 rupees per month, which is lesser than 200 rupees per day. That is a very small amount. I don't know the particular reason. I don't say that just because of the sake of money, these students are choosing study hall. I don't know the reason. I don't want to come to that blind conclusion. But I strongly say that instead of preparing at your study hall, better you prepare at your hometown itself. You'll be accompanied by your parents.
Yes.
Instead of having a self-study here, staying in a private hostel, staying in a room, or studying in a study hall, better for you to stay at your hometown. Your parents will accompany you. They'll take care of your health, your food, everything.
Yes.
So either you join in Masterminds or any other similar institution, a structured institution which offers both a revision examinations and study hours, not just a study hours. Do you accept my suggestion?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So the other question, the last question to you, Sudhakar, is what is your advice to your juniors who are right now doing their CA foundation or CA inter or CA final, the CMA inter, a CMA final, a CMA foundation? Those are already into this course.
Okay. My advice is like if they study consistently and they can easily clear this CA or CMA anything.
See, that's what I've been telling since from 21 years, and many people are trolling me. That's what I'm telling. See, this is not as tough as IIT. This is not as tough as NEET examinations. Compared to those examinations, this is absolutely easier. CA is nowadays a certainly achievable course. Those who are failing these examinations like CA or CMA, majority of the cases I found that they're either failing not because of having a proper coaching, or not because of having a proper revision, or not because of having a proper efforts.
Yes. I believe like most of the people will be just before 1 month before exams or just 10 days before exams, they start preparing all over the night and all, just sleeping some 3 to 4 hours like that. But they are wasting the whole time before and all. But when I personally in my CA final preparation, we just completed all these classes or all our initial study during articles, and we came to Guntur for our revision exam batch. Then we studied consistently, and I want to say, and it's frank, that I slept by 11, and I used to wake up early morning and start studying instead of sitting all over the night and studying. During exams, I used to have consistent sleep of 8 hours or 7 hours, whatever necessary for me to maintain health also during exams time. Even
Not just health, not just health. See, by doing so, we'll not lose the joy of learning.
yes,
We should not lose the joy of learning. So your key intake is, instead of rushing at the last moment, you
Yeah.
start preparing as early as possible, including the CA final or CMA final. You'll be able to clear at least one group, if not both the groups at a time.
yes.
Certainly,
From my
your
first
results
day
are
to
going
last day, I prepared in the same way, in the
Great.
same timings. So I didn't feel that pressure during the final exams, and uh, definitely pressure will be there, but it won't. It can't. It will be reduced to a lot of extent, and we can able to
see, we
manage
can't
that.
avoid it, but we can minimize it.
Yes,
So stress cannot be avoided, but it can be managed.
yes, you can manage that.
Okay. So the last one, Sudhakar, there are many points similar to, so your thoughts are much more similar to me. See, I found that majority of the CA final and CMA final students are failing for the following three reasons. You please tell your opinion frankly.
Yes,
And you need not support me. You need not support me. If you want to differ, absolutely differ. You need
Okay.
not blindly support me. The
Okay.
first major reason for failing at CA final or CMA final is not preparing from year one itself. Soon after completion of the CA enter, you take a rest of 3 months if required and start preparing from the 4th month itself for CA final. Or else immediately after joining for your articleship, take a gap of 1 month, a study gap, and start preparing for the CA final. Majority of the students are not doing this. So
Yes.
the students shall prepare at least for 3 to 4 papers in the first year itself, another 3 to 4 papers in the second year itself, and the last 1 year, comfortably for 6 months, a revision for the second time, and the last 6 months, with the permission of the auditor, if they permit to go for the study leave, you come and attend for the study concentration examination batches. If
Yes.
not, even if you are not going to be permitted, comfortably you can appear for either group 1 or group 2 or both the groups if you have this kind of study plan. Am I right or not?
Yes. Basing on my knowledge, averagely 4 to 5 months will be offered by every audit firm for their final
study
exam
leave.
preparation.
As a
Yeah.
study leave.
So it is like at least they should have completed their classes, and basic idea they need to have as what
So
is in there in the syllabus.
Children, you should underline this statement. You should complete your CA final coaching within the first 2 years itself, assuming that your articleship is for 3 years.
Yes.
Only then you will be able to see a colorful result. You can clear as simple as CA Inter or IPCC, even at CA final also. And to be very honest, as a chartered accountant, I'm telling you, it is not that difficult to qualify CA final compared to CA Inter. Qualifying CA Inter is little difficult compared to CA final. Only because of improper coaching, only because of improper planning of coaching, only because of improper coaching or improper planning of coaching or lack of revision, the students are failing at CA final. Am I right again?
Yes.
You please tell your own opinion. You may differ with me.
Yeah, it's correct only because I personally felt CA Inter as more pressure than CA final because I underestimated CA Inter syllabus. Means I compared CA Inter syllabus
Since
with
you got
CPT
183 out of 200 at CPT level, obviously you'll underestimate your IPCC. But the real thing is the tougher
after
part
completion of
of
whole
the CA course is
syllabus.
IPCC.
Yeah, after completion of whole IPCC syllabus, I felt it as a huge thing when compared to CPT and all. Then anyhow, I cleared it with a good score only. I got around 512 out of 800 in CA
That's
Inter.
great. Near to All India ranker.
And
Yeah, near to an All India ranker. Anything more than 500 is absolutely a good score at IPCC level. Out of 700, it's not
800.
800.
No, it's 800.
800. Okay.
8
So,
papers. Yeah.
sorry.
CA Inter new syllabus.
It was my mistake. So you're from CA Inter.
Yes.
I thought that you are from IPCC. That's what I'm telling you.
No.
So IPCC is for 700 marks and CA Inter is for 800 marks.
Yeah.
Okay, let me continue. So the second major reason for many failures at CA final level is few students are not even taking coaching classes for CA final. They're taking coaching classes for CA final only for selective subjects like 3 to 4 papers. For remaining papers, they are preparing on their own. See, for a class like 7th class, 8th class, the students are taking coaching nowadays. At least you should attend the coaching classes for all the 8 papers, including the paper 6D, the elective paper. which in general felt to be very easier. See, even though it is easier, if you attend the coaching classes, you can score more. Instead of scoring 60, you can score 80 in paper 60 by attending coaching classes. That will fetch you to clear both the groups at a time. If by
Single strike.
getting not that that will fetch you to clear the CA enter both the groups, CA final both the groups at a time. So if you get any surplus score in group 2, that can be set off against the group 1 score. The shortfall, if any, in group 1.
Yes.
The third reason is, I have found some students who are taking coaching for few papers of CA final group 1 as well as for group 2 in crash batch mode other than regular batch mode. Take an example of FR. In case of regular batch, we'll be teaching at least for 250 hours. Whereas these guys are completing the CA final FR coaching in crash batch, where the syllabus will be completed within 120 to 130 hours. Even at a level of 10th class, for a subject like English or Telugu, it will be taught for more than 130 hours. How can we people expect these guys to clear the CA final? It's absolutely a self-goal. It's a hit wicket. Students at CA final and CMA final level should follow three general rules, three commandments to
Yes.
expect a good result, as good as CA enter. See, I have found so many students who qualified CA enter or APCC in the very first attempt, but taking lot many attempts at CA final. If at all the students don't want to repeat it, don't want to see a failure at final level, if at all if they want to see a success in final level in the very first attempt, they need to take coaching classes within the first 2 years. That too, if possible, attend for the study hours and revision examination batches in any institution similar to Masterminds for at least 6 months, and to take coaching for all the 8 papers, not for selective papers, and to take coaching in regular mode.
Yes.
And then the boon in the, I just told you, the boon in the disguise is, since we are all compelled to start the online classes in Corona era, we started online coaching classes and we continue to offer the online coaching classes. I don't recommend the students of CPT or IPCs or CA Foundation or CA Enter to go for online classes. But since there is no other option for CA final or semi-final students, especially the CA final students, they are engaged in articleship, I recommend them to go for online classes, that too in a planned manner, where we are offering coaching classes spread in 2 years in the name of CA final long-term batch. In the first year, we offer coaching for 4 papers, non-legal. And in the second year, we offer coaching for 4 papers, legal, like DT, IDT paper, law main paper, and law elective paper. That will be absolutely recommended. If not with Masterminds, you select any other coaching center. We're offering coaching classes in the similar way. First year, you should be able to clear 4 papers of coaching for 4 papers. And the second year, you should be able to clear the coaching for another 4 papers. So, coming to the Krishna. 2 same questions. Yes, brief advice, a short message to the aspirants of the CA and CMA courses who are now completing their 10th class or completing their inter MPC or BPC, looking for taking admission for CA or CMA courses, or especially commerce.
I can say mine, sir. Like my experience itself directly in this point. Like when I was in 10th, I can see many are going for engineering or doctor. Only for if it is a boy, it is engineer. If it is a girl, it's a doctor.
Some gender based selection.
Correct. And some more thing is, like, some bright students will be there. They will be directly saying as collector.
Oh.
But frankly speaking, sir, in my from my school, no one has gone for doctor till now. Like had started with BPC and all, but no one has cleared. And then coming to collector, only 2 people were trying, 3 to 4 people were trying. But how it became is, it became like after 10th, till 10th, they were toppers, like till 90% or 85%. After all, like at intermediate, they became deviated. So their goals have been deviated. And they also gone to engineering itself. So if anyone want to unique ways, like if you go on a road, someone will point out you, and yes, he is a CA, he is a chartered accountant. If anyone is interested in that way, like for my sake, sir, I believe in, like how to say, see, being unique will be very different, sir. Like being a chartered accountant is directly a unique thing.
Yeah.
Correct.
And count your statement.
Correct, sir. Like, so I can, so if any people.
You want to be unique. You want to be
Yes,
unique. You don't
yes.
want to be like any other student of your class.
Correct. So, being accepting challenges will be the greater task, and accepting challenges in the sense that it is not that difficult. It's not in that way, but many negative things will be coming on. So, if anyone is ready to face that negative things and go in a positive way, it is very good to go for chartered accountant course. And I strongly suggest that chartered accountant is the best way, like best professional course where one can learn how to be in future.
We can do both earning and earning.
Correct.
Simultaneously, while we are doing CA final.
Correct.
See, one statement in general made by some parents is if they join for BTech courses like engineering, there is a concept called fees reimbursement, which is not there for CA course. Of course, I do admit that it is not there for CA course, but it's not a big limitation. You'll be getting your stipend while doing your CFN articleship. How much stipend you used to get, Sudhakar and Krishna, while doing your CFN articleship?
Myself, it was first year it was 8,000, then 9,000, then 10,000.
Sudhakar?
For me, it's like 7,000, 9,000, and 11,000.
So average, we can take it as 8,000 per month into 12 months into 2 years. So approximately for 24 months, you used to get stipend. Am I right?
Yes.
Or even more than that.
And inflation for 4 years are to be added, sir.
So even for more than that, you have you done your articleship for 2 years or 2.5 years?
3 years. Like 3 years we were in articles, but
So 3 years.
after 2.5 years we were in leave for study.
You took leave permission from your auditor and you have done your study hours and you have gone back and completed your rest of the 6 months also.
Correct.
So it will be articleship period for 3 years. 3 years into 8 months. That comes to a very big amount.
Correct.
That is almost as good as a fee reimbursement.
Correct.
That is as good as a fee reimbursement. And so have you, any of your relatives studied the BTech, I mean to say engineering courses in any deemed university or reputed private universities? Anyone?
I have live examples, sir. I can't
So
say
you
the
just don't
names of
name them.
institutes.
You just don't name them. They may feel upset. You just don't name them. How much it would have costed for them to complete their BTech?
I'll
That
say it
was my
directly, sir.
question.
Like 4 lakhs a year, sir. It will be
Into
some 4 years.
Into 4 years.
Yes, sir. In a
60
reputed in a reputed college of Chennai.
Oh,
I can't say the
total of
name.
16 lakhs.
Correct.
Was it including boarding charges or only coaching classes?
It was only coaching classes. Again,
So apart
separately for hostel.
apart from that, we need to pay for hostel.
And frankly speaking, his package is less than like 1/3. I can't say the numbers. Less than
So
1/3.
1/3 of your package.
No, not like that. Not like that.
How much of his expenditure? 1/3 of his expenditure. Okay, that's great. That's great. So how much you spent approximately, Krishna, for your entire CA final up to from MEC to CA final, and Sudhakar, how much you have spent?
If I can,
excluding hostel fees, I'm telling, excluding hostel fees.
If I exclude hostel fees, it is less than 3 lakhs. Less than 3 lakhs. If I include hostel fees,
so from MEC to CFN, I'm telling.
Correct. Maximum
so
3 lakhs.
Including the coaching fees that you have paid to masterminds, the registration fees for ICAI, and any other examination fees like books fees, etc., etc. All put together?
Maximum of 3 lakhs. I can say maximum. It's not minimum.
For a junior MEC, senior MEC, CA foundation, CA inter, and CA final put together, maximum 3 lakhs.
3 lakhs. Yeah.
Sudhakar, how much it has costed to you?
Yeah, it would be the same, around some 2.5 lakhs. That's all.
Hardly less than 3 lakhs.
Yeah, hardly less than 3 lakhs.
He has got some additional discounts.
It's approx. He got some
additional discounts for 10 CGPA.
Okay, 10 GPA.
SSB.
10 GPA. So you have got some additional discounts since you have scored 10 GPA at your 10th class.
Yeah.
So it is almost your 3 months package.
Yeah.
It is almost your 3 months salary.
Yes.
That's really great. So Krishna, that's the last question to you.
Yes.
So a short message to the existing students at foundation, inter, and final level. Any motivational message? That could be your experience or an experience of any of your friends.
Sure. Okay. So if I see for CA Foundation and CA Inter, there is an black hole that is like pass percentage is some 10, 20, 40. Sorry, 40 for foundation, 20 for inter, and 10 for final. But clearly saying now it became reverse. 10 for foundation, 20 for inter, and 40 for final. But frankly speaking, that 40% is not like how much have been appeared. It will be like how much have been truly qualified, truly written their examination with the preparation.
So serious aspirants.
Correct.
We can call them serious aspirants.
Correct.
Though the final pass percentage at final looks to be little lesser than expected, we should not take into consideration of all the examinees. So out of every 1 lakh students who are going to appear for the examinations, hardly 40 to 50,000 students will be serious aspirants.
Correct.
So we should count that. We should count only that 50 to 60,000 students, not just 1 lakh students.
I saw it with my practical experience. Practically, I saw that, sir. How I'll say?
I'll tell you a simple example. Sorry to interfere. Say, for example, there are 10 students who appeared for the CA final. Out of that, maybe 3 to 4 students would have qualified the CA final. But we should not count that 10 as a benchmark. Out of 10 students, hardly 5 to 6 students will be serious aspirants. So we should count 3 as qualified out of 6 or 4 as qualified out of 6. We should not count the rest of the 4 students who are not seriously trying for their attempt. Am I right or not? You are trying to tell this.
Correct, sir. And small thing to add, sir.
Please continue.
Like, for my CA Inter Group 2, when I was writing, I saw that in my class of some 35 people, only 3 people were writing. So they appeared for they have applied for both groups, but they're writing only 3. Only 3 people were there in the total class of 35 people.
So only 3 people appeared for the both groups out of 30.
Correct. Like appeared in the sense they have applied for both groups, but other 32 people have not come for the exam at all. After seeing first paper
group 1 examination.
Yeah, I came for. I'm speaking about group 2, sir. Like I saw
the rest of the students. The rest of the students appeared for the group 1 examination, but though they made the payment of exam fees for the group 2, they are not attended the examinations for group 2. Am I right?
Correct. First exam itself they have come, and they have decided that no, we'll write it next time only, and no one has come from second exam. Like from sixth paper, no one has come. So this is a clear evidence that like people appearing the exam and people applying the exam is different. So comparing the percentage with people applying exam will not be the correct benchmark for passing examination.
So calculating the percentage based on the number of students who applied for the examination is never a benchmark. It should not be taken as it should never be taken as a benchmark.
Correct.
We should count the number of students who are appeared for the examinations versus the number of students who qualified as a correct benchmark.
Correct. So this will be a great motivation if this percentage like this. If ICI releases this type of percentages, then it will be a great motivation for all the persons who will be appearing for exams, like for final or intermediate.
Krishna, we 3 people are the live example. Had it been so tough, we 3 people would have not qualified our CA final.
Correct.
I don't know about you, but I'm the live example. Had it been so tough, I would have not qualified my CA final. To be very honest.
Yes,
to be very honest. I don't want to boast. I don't want to lie. It's honestly, I admit that. It's not that tougher as we people talk about CA final.
Correct, sir. Yeah.
And so, small correction, Krishna. Sorry, you please continue.
So if people think like that, like many people will be demotivated only due to they will be thinking that there is very less pass percentage, there is very less very less chances of qualifying. There is I have not prepared. I will not qualify. I will not write the exam. But the thing they forget is writing exam only very less people. So
we should stop listening to all these negative thoughts. We should start working on the preparation.
Correct, sir. So if they will think this way that I will be writing and I will be qualifying because I say pass percentage is that way. Like if I write the exam properly, I will qualify. If the intention of people is this way, there is no way that like that percentage will go at highs.
Now I'll tell you a simple example. You was telling that out of 33 students, only 3 students are paid for both the groups. The rest of the students, though made the payment for both the groups, though they made the payment of examination fees for both the groups, they haven't attended the group 2 examinations. But the fact is, at least another 10 to 12 students would have appeared for the both the groups examination if they would have tried a little harder.
Correct.
Definitely. they would have appeared for the examination and they would have even qualified also.
Yes, sir. There are examples, sir. There are examples.
They would have even qualified also, not just appearing for both the groups. Not just appearing for the both groups. They would have even qualified also. See,
Correct.
aiming low itself is a big crime for a course like CA and CMA. If we people aim for only one group at CA Inter or CMA Inter level, then we people start wasting our time. So instead of appearing for single group, aim for both the groups. Don't waste your time from day one. Start your preparation along with the coaching classes and take your Sunday examinations as serious as your public examinations. And in the last 3 months after completion of the coaching, don't go away. Stay in the same coaching center. You prepare as per the schedule given by the coaching center. You attend the examinations there. You have your self-correction. You attend the motivation sessions, if any, conducted by the management of those institutions. So you please stay in the same coaching center till you finish your last examination. Now, I strongly believe that out of every 100 students, 50 to 60 students are capable enough to appear for both groups, either at CA Inter or CMA Inter level. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
But that many number of students are not appearing for the both groups only for the reason that they feel that they are not that capable. That is one reason.
We were the
Second,
live examples for that, sir. Like we both of us have appeared only group 1 and group 2. Like we have appeared intermediate CA Inter group wise only because of a fear that we might not qualify. Seniors have suggested that to take group 1 and group 2. And CA finals, sir, from the day one, we thought of it that we should not be motivated or demotivated with the words of seniors. We have to write both groups, and we wrote both groups, and we both qualified at the same attempt, sir.
So Sudhakar, you also attempted group wise at CA Inter level.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is quite unexpected. You haven't even dared to appear for the both groups at CA Inter level, but you appeared for both groups at CA final level and cleared both groups at CA final level.
Means during CA Inter only we fixed that we need to write CA final both groups at a time.
Oh, you learned from your mistakes.
Yes.
Learned a lot from your mistakes.
But even if we wrote CA Inter separately, we scored good marks in CA Inter. Means,
not that, Sudhakar. See, it's not the issue of
whatever
scoring.
we took.
It's not the issue of scoring, Sudhakar. Sorry, I differ with you. It's not the issue of scoring. Have you not got demotivated? You'd have appeared for both the groups at CA Inter level also, and you'd have even qualified then also.
Yes.
You don't know your true potentiality. You don't know your true capacity, your true potentiality. You'd have qualified even if you appeared for both the groups. That negative thoughts and negative energy will not be allowing you to appear for both the groups.
To be frank, I even regret that decision till now. Means I wasted 6 months of my career opportunities and all by choosing that decision.
Not just that, Sudhakar. If you are able to qualify both groups at a time, you'll be able to get placement in a good audit firm.
Yeah.
That really makes a big difference.
Yes.
So getting an articleship in a good audit firm, that need not be a big four. That need not be a big four. I'll tell you again, that need not be a big four. Getting a placement as an article student in a good audit firm is nothing but getting a placement in a company.
Correct.
Yes.
It is almost as equivalent as getting placed in the career itself.
Yes.
Yes.
Acceptable.
And these audit firms will generally show tendency to recruit both the group students rather than group wise qualified students.
Yes.
So you have done a good thing by appearing for both the groups at final level at a time.
Means, as we said, we regret for that decision which we took in CA Inter, and we don't want to repeat that in CA final. And we studied from the first instance of our CA final. So
I can say it directly, sir. We regretted it for 3 years of articleship. That we might have wrote both groups together, even though we both got above 500. So we both thought of it that at least 420 or 430 we'll be getting if we wrote.
Forget about getting 420,
correct,
Krishna,
sir.
430. At least if you would have scored 405, nothing wrong in
correct,
that.
Sir.
Qualifying itself is enough.
Correct, sir.
It makes no sense. Even if you qualify with 402 marks, it makes no sense.
Correct, sir.
Qualifying is qualifying.
yeah. Even getting all the exam, all to 5 to 6 exemptions in CA Inter, wasting 6 months is no use. Yeah.
And apart from that, Sudhakar, I have seen so many coaching centers just to cover their incapacity, of offering coaching for both the groups at a time. They suggested students to go for group wise examination.
Correct.
Yes.
Just to cover their incapacity. Just I repeat, just to cover their incapacity, they suggested to students to go for group-wise examinations at cainter. So I sincerely advise the students of cainter and cmainter students, push yourself little harder. Try your level best. Try your level best. Push yourself little harder. You appear for both the groups, if at all, if it is possible. Even if there is a probability of 30%, you try for that. If not, at least you'll qualify group 1. Even if you have a probability of 25 to 30% of qualifying both the groups, you go for that. By luck, if your score in group 1 is good, and if your score in group 2 is not that good, because of this set off and carry forward, you will be able to clear both the groups at a time. That's like a boon in a disguise. So
Yes.
you please try for both the groups at a time. Don't
Even I
waste
felt
time.
the same, sir. Means I scored around 270 around in first group. So even if I got all the 40s in
130 in group 2 is enough for you to qualify both the groups.
yeah,
130 in group 2.
yeah, all 40s and one
For
or
four
two
papers,
subjects
for
from-
four papers in group 2, 4 into 40 is the minimum score. 4 into 40 is 160.
Yeah.
Even if you have scored 40 marks in each paper of group 2, you would have qualified both the groups in the first attempt.
Yes.
I've seen so many students. Just because of wrong calculation, they are going for group-wise examinations. They are otherwise capable enough to appear for both the groups at a time.
Yeah.
That's really incidentally given a great message at the end to the students of CA Inter especially.
Yes.
So thanks.
They
a
are
lot.
capable. They will regret if they take the wrong decision, as we do.
Small thing to add,
Please,
sir.
please continue, Krishna.
Small thing to add, sir. This the age of 18 to 19 is a young blood, sir. Like we can do anything at that time. Now also we can do at 20 through 23 also we can do. But 18 is like very young blood. How it will be now? Like we can stay even for 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, 16 hours. We can stay. Like so, if we do it difficulty for last 2 to 3 months at the time of revision, then it will be a great shot that to clear both groups. I have seen my friends, sir, who was not that fair, like
Not that good in
Sorry,
with
not
respect
that
to performance.
correct, not that good with respect to performance. He was passing all the subject, but he was having less conceptual or like that. But the thing is, he prepared for 8 subjects. We prepared for only for 4 subjects. We were perfect. That is no question in that. But the thing is, he qualified both groups at a single attempt, and we had taken 6 months again for qualifying second group. So this will be that, like if you have an intention, like if you don't have a stress, it will be a stress. But if you are ready to take the stress, we will strongly suggest to go for both groups itself.
A small correction to all the audience. IPCC was telling that we'll be having exam for 700 marks, but that's not correct. It will be an 800 marks examination. And the last question I'd like to ask you both people in Telugu, so that the students, not just the students, even the parents can answer, can also able to understand that. Masterminds లాంటి జైల్లో జాయిన్ అయినందుకు ఎప్పుడైనా ఫీల్ అయ్యారా? ఎప్పుడైనా రిపెంట్ అయ్యారా? ఎప్పుడైనా బాధపడ్డారా? జైల్
ఫ్రాంక్ గా చెప్తాను సార్, ఫస్ట్ 2 years అయితే రిపెండ్ అయ్యాను సార్. లైక్
ఫీల్ అయ్యారు. ఎందుకు జాయిన్ అవ్వరా? మా పేరెంట్స్ ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు పెట్టారా? దట్టు పెట్టడం కూడా
అలా కాదు సార్. ఎలా అంటే ఫోన్స్ ఉండవు మా దగ్గర. మేము ఎప్పుడు హాలిడేస్కి వెళ్ళినా కూడా మా ఫ్రెండ్స్ అందరి దగ్గర ఫోన్లు ఉంటాయి. ఫోన్లు అందరూ వాడుకుంటారు. నాకు అనుకునేవాడిని ఏంటిది ఇలా వెళ్ళిపోయాను, ఏమీ తెలియదు నాకు, ఏమీ తెలియదు అని. 2 years తర్వాత, జస్ట్ 2 years ఇంటర్ అయిపోయింది. ఇంటర్ అవ్వాలంటే నాకు తెలిసి సిపిటి, మెయిన్ గా సిపిటి అవ్వాలంటే ఫోన్ ఉండకూడదు సార్. అదైతే కన్ఫర్మ్ గా చెప్తాను సార్. ఒకవేళ నా దగ్గర ఫోన్ ఉండుంటే ఖచ్చితంగా నేను కూడా అయ్యాను కాదు సార్, ఫ్రాంక్ గా చెప్పాలంటే. తర్వాత ఆ 2 years తర్వాత మాకు ఏం రియలైజ్ చేయమంటే ఐపీసీసీ కూడా మాకు ఫోన్ వద్దు అనేలాగా అనిపించింది సార్. అది సార్ స్మాల్ థింగ్.
అండ్ ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు యాడ్, అంటే 2 years మేము శాంతినికేతన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు మాకు ఆ ఫుడ్ అంతా అంటే అప్పుడు దాకా ఇంట్లో తిన్న ఫుడ్కి ఇక్కడ తిన్న ఫుడ్కి డిఫరెంట్ అనిపించింది. కానీ రీసెంట్ గా ఫ్రాంక్ గా చెప్పాలంటే నేను మా ఫ్రెండ్స్ తో డిస్కస్ చేసినప్పుడు మాస్టర్ మైండ్స్ ఫుడ్ ఇప్పుడు మేము తింటున్న బెంగళూరు ఫుడ్ కన్నా వాటికన్నా చాలా బెటర్ అనిపించింది. చెన్నైలో ఆర్టికల్స్ అప్పుడు మేము తిన్న ఫుడ్ కన్నా గుంటూరులో మాస్టర్ మైండ్స్ వాళ్ళ ఫుడ్ చాలా బెటర్ అనిపించింది. వి రియల్లీ మిస్ దట్ ఫుడ్. రీసెంట్ గా ఇక్కడ ఫుడ్ కానీ ఆ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ కానీ మాకు చాలా బెటర్ అనిపించింది. ఆ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ నుంచి అప్పుడులో మీరు మీ ఫ్యాకల్టీ కానీ వాళ్ళందరూ చెప్పేవాళ్ళు
చెప్పేవాళ్ళు బట్ మనం వినేవాళ్ళం కాదుగా, మన బ్యాచ్ కాదుగా.
రియల్లీ ఫ్రాంక్లీ జస్ట్ సమ్ 10 days బ్యాక్ 15 days బ్యాక్ నేను మా ఫ్రెండ్స్ తో మా బ్యాచ్మేట్స్ తో డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు మా మధ్య టాపిక్ వచ్చింది, అప్పుడే బెటర్ గా ఉండేదే అని చెప్పేసి.
అది కామన్ సుధాకర్. ఇంటి నుంచి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇంట్లో మీ అమ్మ కూడా అదే అంటది, అరే నేను పెడితే తినేవాడు కదా, బయట తింటున్నావు కదా అని. ఇదంతా కూడా చాలా కామన్ ఫినామినా. ఇంట్లో అమ్మ చేసిన ఫుడ్ని మనం ఎగతాళి చేస్తాం, ఎంటబడి పెట్టే ఫుడ్ని మనం ఎగతాళి చేస్తాం, ఇంటి నుంచి వచ్చిన తర్వాత మిస్ అవుతాం. ఇక్కడ కూడా అంతే, మాస్టర్ మైండ్స్లో ఉన్న ఫుడ్ తింటున్నప్పుడు లేదా ఈ డిసిప్లిన్కి ఎగతాళి చేసేవాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, కామెంట్స్ చేసేవాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, నెగిటివ్గా చెప్పేవాళ్ళు కూడా ఉన్నారు. నేను నిన్న కూడా మా స్టాఫ్ మీటింగ్లో ఇదే చెప్పాను కృష్ణ, ప్రతి ఇయర్ మనం 30 to 40 స్టూడెంట్స్ డిఎన్ఏ పెడతాం, డు నాట్ అడ్మిట్ అని. ప్యూర్లీ డిసిప్లినరీ ఇష్యూస్. 30 to 40 ఎనిమీస్ని మనం యాడ్ చేసుకోవటం ప్రతి ఇయర్. వీడు బయటికి వెళ్ళి మన మీద సోషల్ మీడియాలో ఏ కామెంట్స్ అయినా చేయొచ్చు, ఏ పోస్టులైనా పెట్టచ్చు, తెలియదు కూడా, అవతలలోకి ఏం తెలియదు కదా, ఏదంతా జరిగిందంతా తెలియదు కదా. రీసెంట్గా ఒక స్టూడెంట్ తాగొచ్చాడు నైట్ 1కి, మా దగ్గర పర్మిషన్ తీసుకుని మూవీకి వెళ్తాం సార్ బర్త్డే అని, తాగొచ్చాడు, తనతో పాటు ఇద్దరు. కళ్ళు మూసుకొని ఆ ముగ్గురు స్టూడెంట్స్ని లోపలికి అలౌ చేయాలంటే ఎలా చేస్తాం? నైట్కి అలౌ చేసాం, నెక్స్ట్ రోజు ఉదయం పేరెంట్స్ని పిలిపించేసి లగేజ్ ఇచ్చి పంపించాం, డీఎన్ఏలో పెట్టేసాం. వాడి వల్ల ఇంకో స్టూడెంట్ డ్యామేజ్ అవ్వకూడదని. దీన్ని తెలియని పిల్లలు ఏమనుకుంటారంటే మాస్టర్ మైండ్స్ అంటే ఒక జైల్ అనుకుంటారు.
లేదు సార్, గుడ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ఉన్నప్పుడే మనం డెవలప్ అవడానికి చాలా ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి.
ఈవెన్ ఇప్పుడు
ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ మన చుట్టూతో ఉండే వాళ్ళకి చాలా ఇంపాక్ట్ ఉండేది సార్ మన మీద.
కరెక్టే,
అది మాస్టర్ మైండ్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది మంచి ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్.
కరెక్టే సుధాకర్.
ఇంకొకటి అంటే కాంపిటేటివ్ స్పిరిట్ సార్. ఆ కాంపిటేటివ్ స్పిరిట్ అనేది మాస్టర్ మైండ్స్ లో వస్తుంది సార్. లైక్ మన ముందు చదువుతున్నాడు అంటే మనం ఆగలేం సార్, మనం కూడా చదవాలనుకుంటాం. సో ఒక గ్రూప్, ఒక 10 people 5 people 2 people ఉన్నా చాలు సార్. మేమైతే 2 people. ఎలా అయిందంటే వీడు చదివితే నాకు ఒంట్లో బాగోపోయినా కూడా నేను ఎలాగోట్లా వెళ్ళాలి, చదవాలి, వాడు చదివేస్తున్నాడు అనే అదొక కాంపిటీషన్ స్పిరిట్ ఉంటుంది చూడండి సార్. దట్ విల్ మేక్ యూ మోర్ బ్రైటర్ సార్.
కానీ ఇప్పుడు మీ ఇద్దరు ఉన్నారు, మీరు హానెస్ట్గా అడ్మిట్ చేస్తానంటేనే ఈ పాయింట్ అడుగుతాను నేను. మీ ఇద్దరు ఉన్నారు, ఇప్పుడు మీరు అన్నారు కదా బెంగళూరు వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత మన ఫుడ్డే బెటర్ సార్, బయటకు వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత సిఏ ఫైనల్లో బయట కోచింగ్ తీసుకున్న తర్వాత మన సిఏ ఇంటర్ కోచింగే బెటర్ సార్, మన సిపిటి కోచింగ్ బెటర్ సార్, ఇక్కడ బాగా పట్టించుకున్నారు సార్. మీరు కూడా సోకాల్డ్ సుధాకర్, సోకాల్డ్ కృష్ణ కూడా మీరు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నప్పుడు బయటికి వెళ్తే ఇంకా బాగుండేదేమో, బయటికి వెళ్తే ఇంకా మంచి ఫుడ్ ఉండేదో, లేదా బయటికి వెళ్తే ఇంకా మంచి చదువు ఉండేది, మీరు కూడా అనుకున్న వాళ్ళే. మీరు అనుకున్న వాళ్ళు అట్లీస్ట్ మీరు విన్నవాళ్ళు, మీరు అనుకోకపోయినా అట్లీస్ట్ విన్నారు ఆ మాటలు.
డెఫినెట్లీ
చూసాకే తెలుస్తుంది సార్. అది ఎలా అంటే మన ఇమాజినేషన్ లో చాలా ఉంటది. ఫేస్ ఇట్ ఓన్లీ వీ కెన్ నో ద రియల్ ఐడెంటిటీ ఆఫ్ దట్.
బయటికి వెళ్తే కానీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అయితే కానీ నువ్వు చెప్పినా నేను చెప్పినా కూడా ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే దీస్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ బోస్టింగ్ దెమ్సెల్వ్స్ అని అనుకుంటారు, సెల్ఫ్ బోస్టింగ్ అనుకుంటారు. వెన్ దే స్టార్ట్ రియలైజింగ్ ద ఫ్యాక్ట్స్, వెన్ దే స్టార్ట్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్సింగ్ ద ఫ్యాక్ట్స్, డైరెక్ట్గా వాళ్ళు ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అయినప్పుడు అప్పుడు వాళ్ళు అడ్మిట్ చేస్తారు, మోహన్ సార్ చెప్పింది కరెక్టే, సుధాకర్ చెప్పింది కరెక్టే, కృష్ణ చెప్పింది కరెక్టే. ఎనీహో నైస్ గైస్, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. అండ్ సారీ, it seems that I have taken more time than we planned.
It's fine sir.
And convey my wishes to your parents, and you please convey your thanks to all team members. I'd like to hear from you.
Yeah,
we have to thank all the teaching and non-teaching staff of Masterminds who have built our career right from intermediate to CA final. This is not a easiest journey, but without their support it cannot be done.
Starting from office boy to faculty.
Correct.
Everyone is having their own contribution.
Yes, we thank everybody.
Thank you very much. And so namaskaram to all of you. Thank you very much. So if you feel that any important question have been left uncovered, you please post the same in comment section. I'll try my level best to answer that. And Sudhakar and Krishna, you also, if you find any relevant comment, you please answer them. Definitely sir. We are going to upload this video within 3 to 4 days. We need to do a small editing that hardly takes 10 to 15 minutes. But the other thing is there are many videos in the queue.
Yes sir.
Okay sir.
So we need to upload that. After that only we can upload this video. And my dear guys, my dear students and staff members, and of course the parents also, if you feel that the content is good, the content is really motivating, what you need to do is you need to press the like button, you need to share it, you need to make a comment, a positive comment, or any particular doubt you have. So all the best. Thank you Sudhakar and Krishna once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you sir.
I had a very wonderful time with both of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you sir.